I have read a book about lying, and it literally changed my perspective about liars and how I view the power of language. I am very, very mind blown by this book. So it is a book called The Art of the Lie of Danesi. Welcome to our channel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our weekly video update. You see, we live in a world where lies lurk around in every corner of our world. Alam natin ang wika or yung salita ng iilan are crafted, some are crafted with care just to sway our opinion, while others naman are straightly deceptive, manipulative, or kasinungalingan. Sabi nga ng isang politician, walang tao na hindi nagsisinungaling. So we have to be careful with those liars around us because they might be saying the truth or the perceived truth, pero hindi natin alam na ginagamit nila ang mga salitang yan just to manipulate us. So, from the sweet promises of the politicians during the campaign period to the honeyed statement of our special someone na sasabihin na, hindi kita iiwan, ikaw lang mahal ko, pero meron din palang ginagawa behind your back. And even these politicians saying that they are the future of our society and they would help rebuild our nation, pero tapos lang kalang termino, wala pa rin nangyari. Ito yung tinatawag nating nabudol ho tayo. So para maiwasan ho na mabudol tayo, we have to be careful and we have to recognize the manipulative use of language used by this people or yung tinatawag ni Machiavellian na liar prince. Kasi ang daming liar prince sa atin. In Marcel Danesi's eye-opening book, The Art of the Lie, he pulls back the curtain on how language can be twisted, how language can be distorted to shape our beliefs and behavior. Kaya nakakatakot pag ang isang language major is gagamitin niya ang language or the power of language to use this manipulative power. Kasi kahit ano pwede niyang gawin, kahit ano pwede niyang makuha kapag marunong lang siya ng mga bagay-bagay na ginagamit ng mga liar prince according kay Danesi. So, ito yung mga three information at major takeaways ko sa book ni Danesi. First off is power of language. So, words aren't just neutral tools for communication. They are powerful weapons that can be used to influence or manipulate, whether it's politicians spinning the rhetoric or your advertisers na tinatawag yung emotions natin. Language is often crafted with the intention to sway our opinion and, yung actions natin para makontrol tayo. Sa book ni Danesi, habang binabasa ko ito, nabanggit niya at parating yung binabanggit si Niccolo Machiavelli. He is a Renaissance political philosopher na famous sa kanyang work na pinamagatang The Prince, which he discusses the tactics at yung mga strategiya na ginagamit ng ating mga namumuno sa atin to maintain their power. So Machiavelli's teaching are often associated with, cunning and political manipulative behavior, and his name has become synonymous with deceitful political maneuvering. In Machiavelli's view, language isn't just a tool for conveying truth or yung facts or yung katotohanan or expressing oneself. Hindi lang yan yung power ng language natin. Hindi lang yan yung use ng language natin. Kadalasan nga kapag tinatanong natin yung mga estudyante natin na major in Filipino or major in English, ano ba ang gamit ng wika? At kadalasan nila ang sinasagot ay ang wika ko ay ginagamit natin para express ang ating saloobin, express yung ating ideas. Pero according kay Machiavellian, hindi lang ho yan yung power ng ating language. Language could be a strategic weapon wielded to achieve specific goals, particularly in the realm of politics, and in the realm of our society. Machiavellian's tactics involves language manipulative perception, yung pag-create ng mga illusions, and gain an advantage over opponent. Di ba? Para makuha natin yung gusto natin, para ma-manipulate natin yung ating kalaban during the argument, para matalo natin sila, anong gagamitin natin. Okay, so for example, Machiavelli advises rulers to be both feared and loved. Hinilingid sa ating kaalaman na napakarami mga politicians na hindi ko ba banggitin ng pangalan that they portray themselves as loving or to be loved and to be feared. Yung kinakatakutan natin pero maraming nagmamahal, di ba? But according to Machiavellian, if you can be both feared and loved, it is better to be feared than to be loved. Ang advice niya is to demonstrate how language can be used to shape perceptions of power and authority. Rulers or yung ating mga politicians can employ fear-inducing rhetoric to intimidate subject and maintain control. Ginagamit din niya yung minsan sa classroom. Yung statements or yung rhetoric mo ay merong induced with fear para makagain ka ng ma-intimidate mo yung subject and maka-maintain ka ng control, even if it means sacrificing the genuine affection. Similarly, Machiavelli discusses the importance of appearing virtuous while being willing to act ruthlessly when needed or when necessary. So this requires a mastery of language to craft persuasive narrative. Kasi pag hindi ka magaling sa language, hindi ka magaling sa paralanguage, hindi ka magaling on how you portray yourself, mahihirapan ka to create this manipulative aura. Sa essence ng Machiavellian manipulation, he illustrated that language can be weaponized to influence perception and control narratives and achieve strategic objectives even if it means sacrificing honesty and integrity in the process. So yun, napakakapangyarihan po ng language. That's the first lesson na mababasa po natin sa book ni Danesi. Now, here's the second takeaway from Danesi's book: the concept of cognitive biases. These cognitive biases are the mental shortcuts or brain take that can leave us susceptible of manipulation. Think of it like this. Our brain, or yung isip po natin, are wired to look for patterns and make quick judgment, but sometimes that can lead us astray. At pwedeng gamitin ito ng mga liar prince, ito yung tawag ni Machiavellian sa mga sinungaling at deceptive people, liar prince. Pwedeng gamitin ng mga liar prince yung ating mental shortcuts to manipulate us and makuha yung kanilang gusto. For example, one might recognize that people have a tendency to favor information that confirms their existing belief. Ito yung tinatawag nating confirmation bias sa psychology. Confirmation bias is the ability of our brain to favor information na nagsusupport sa ating existing beliefs. Pag nakita yan ng mga liar prince that you have this tendency to believe or favor information that confirms their existing belief at nakuha nila yung existing belief, they could exploit this bias, by selectively presenting you with information and bombard you with information that supports their agenda. Halimbawa, we have an argument. Ang ibibigay ko lang sa iyo ng mga ideas ay yung nagsusupport sa iyong idea. Kasi, once nabibigyan kita ng contradictory evidences that against your perspective, maaring hindi mo ko magugustuhan. Pero, pag i-bombard kita, bibigyan kita ng mga ideas and information that supports your existing ideas, according kay Machiavellian, madali mo siyang manipulate. Okay, moreover, Machiavellian individuals might exploit biases related to authority, such as the halo effect. Di ba yung halo effect na dinadiscuss sa psychology? Yung merong halo sa ulo. Ito yung tendency where people tend to ascribe positive qualities to those in positions of authority by presenting ourselves authoritative figures or maybe aligning with influential individuals. They can influence others' perspective and actions. All you have to do is to portray yourself as authoritative or aligning with influential individuals. Ang dami hong taong ganito. They portray themselves as, okay, I am in authority. Authoritative ang aking figure. Ganito ako magtayo. Ganito ang aking tindig. Ganito ako magsalita. I am an authoritative person. So people would tend to believe you. And you could easily manipulate people. Pag nakikita natin yung boss natin sa isang specific gathering or authoritative person na maganda ang tindig, classy, and then, pag magsalita is merong power magsalita, tinitingnan agad natin sila na mas mataas compared doon sa hindi nila kayang i-portray yung kanilang sarili as authoritative person. Kung hindi mo naman kaya na i-portray ang sarili mo as authoritative person or individual or magka-create ka ng hell effect sa sarili mo, align yourself with powerful people. Okay, so that's the second one. They are playing or tampering with our cognitive biases. Number three, this is last but not the least, is the art of framing. Art of framing is how information is presented to us can drastically change how we perceive the truth. Whether it's through subtle nuances in language or clever visual cues, communicators have power to frame information in a way that shapes our understanding of, the world or the truth around us. For instance, ang tinatawag nating art of framing or bigyan natin ng magandang anggulo yung ating sasabihin, yung ating discussions para panigan tayo, 'di ba? Para madaling ma-manipulate at ma-attract yung ibang tao sa atin is lalagyan natin ng magandang angle yung sasabihin natin. So for instance, individual might employ framing by, selectively pipiliin nila and mag-emphasize sila ng certain aspects sa kanilang narrative while downplaying or omitting others. Sa pagsasalita, huwag mong ibigay lahat ng ideya. Kasi once na ibigay mo ang lahat ng ideya, mahirap mong manipulate yung isang tao because there is a tendency na hindi niya susundin yon. Pero, kapag alam mo mag-manipulate ng language at alam mo kung paano magturo at magpili ng mga sasabihin mo lamang at alam mo paano mag-create ng angle sa iyong statement, this would become very beneficial for the liar prince. Diba? They could understand that framing information can significantly impact how it is interpreted by the audience. Ito lang yung sabihin mo, huwag mong ibalandra lahat-lahat, huwag mong ibigay lahat-lahat. By strategically choosing kasi these details to highlight and which to obscure, they can shape our audience understanding in a way that serves their interests. So, nakakatakot kasi may mga taong magaling mag-frame ang kanilang statement. May mga taong magaling mag-angle ng kanilang statement. So, baka, nahuhulog ka na sa bait ng kanilang statement at napapaniwala ka na nila. So, we have to be careful. This liar prince, according sa book ni Danesi at ni Machiavellian sa The Prince, are both lion and a fox. Why lion? Lion because they portray themselves as an aggressive, an authoritative. And bakit fox? Because ang tanging kahinaan ng mga liar prince is for them to be deceived by the others. So they intercept, meron din nagsisinungaling sa kanila. So, there you have it, folks. The art of lying isn't just a book. It's a wake-up call to the power of language and the importance, of staying vigilant in a world where deception lurks around in every corner. It's time to take back control of our minds and refuse to be swayed by manipulation tactics by others. So if you learned something from this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our weekly video update. So gusto kong malaman din kung ano ang idea niyo about this book of Danesi, about the art of the lies, or have you experienced being manipulated by other people or nabudol din ba tayo? So leave your comments in the comment section below. See you next time and goodbye.